What's going on, everybody, on the YouTube side of things? It's your boy Clifix. So this intro is being recorded in at another date. So if you're watching the video and you're wondering, yo, what happened to this background? Yeah, I'm recording this at another date. This video was supposed to go out a few days ago, but I just got really behind on some personal life things, and I just didn't really have time to edit. But here it is. Today we're gonna be doing a Cold War multiplayer 6v6 map tier list, whatever you like to say. I'm not rating them as comp maps, and I know I have a lot of comp fan base, but this is just basically standard pub stomping. You know me, certified pub stomper himself. But yeah, let's get right into the video. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty.
What's going on, everybody? We finally have everything set up. I just made my own tier list, like with all the maps. We have the multiplayer Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer map tier list, and I actually just made mine specifically for the fact that there wasn't really any sorry. I made mine because the maps weren't up to date on the ones I looked for. So now we have all the standard 6v6 maps with the new update. So that's adding Standoff, Yamantau, Diesel, and then also the one I just did. Sorry if you're not watching on my stream, make sure you go check out the stream, twitch.tv/OGCliffix. Means a lot. But the last one I just did also didn't have Apocalypse. So now we have all the maps. There are 17 maps, I'm pretty sure, as of right now. And yeah, I mean, let's get in. I'm just going to go from left to right and do the bottom row. So first off, we're going to start with Apocalypse. So we have S, A, B, C, D, E, F. Apocalypse, as a multiplayer standard 6v6 map, I'm going to put it probably at a C rank. I think it's decent for like hardpoint, but that's pretty much it. Like, you can't play really any other game mode. It just gets extremely boring or extremely spawn hoary. So I guess on to Armada. Armada, I definitely will say, is a good map. Better than Apocalypse, in my opinion. Very good for camo grinding. So if you're out there doing long shots for camo grinding, or even point blanks, there's a lot of point blank areas you can get in gunfights with. Definitely run Armada. Try to get Armada games. Probably gonna put it at a B rank. Armada is definitely it's a better map for multiplayer side of things. And I do know I have a lot of competitive fan base. I'm gonna do a competitive tier list map very soon. That's also gonna be up on the YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're not watching on YouTube and you're watching right now on the stream, make sure you go sub to my YouTube. That's in my About page. Alright, on to Cartel. Cartel is a bad map. I don't like Cartel. Some people thought it was going to be a comp map. I'm not going to lie. I thought they were going to maybe fix the bushes in the middle. Sorry. I thought they were going to fix the bushes in the middle and maybe update it so it could be a comp map, but a lot of the competitive like pros were like, nah, I don't want that. That map's dog. And I completely agree with them. For multiplayer, like, the bushes are just like extremely annoying. Thank God this game does have like a weird aim assist like lock where like once they go in the bushes you can sort of lock onto them or at least near them. But other than that, it's like pretty annoying. Alright, on to Checkmate. Checkmate as a multiplayer map. I'm gonna put it at B. If there was a B plus or like anything between B and A, I would definitely put it above Armada. But I think Armada and Checkmate are very close together in the standard 6v6 game modes. Checkmate's really fun for domination, really fun for hardpoint, TDM, kill confirmed, like whatever game mode you play on Checkmate, you're definitely going to get a solid game, especially if you're a decent player. I think it's very fun, and it's also another good map for camos. And I'm not basing this whole tier list on camo grinding, but a lot of the tier list is going to be based off my time camo grinding, because that's what I've been doing as of late. On the Crossroads, this is definitely an A rank map. I would put it up at S, but there are a couple, only I'm pretty sure like 2 S rank maps in this list that I would put up in the S rank. Crossroads, really good map, really solid. Any game you get in it, very solid. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna put it up in S. Crossroads is an S tier map. It's so good. Like anytime I get it in my pub searches, I get so hyped. I'm like, please vote Crossroads, please vote it. You play Hardpoint on it, it's really fun. You play Domination on it, it's extremely fun. Sniping on it is so fun. I love sniping on Crossroads. It's one of the maps that I'm like, if I get in my map pool, I'll definitely like I'll fiddle around. I'll pull out a sniper and have some fun. Diesel. I haven't played much of this, but from the time that I've played it, I didn't really care for it. So we're gonna have to put it at C. It's an alright map. Like I definitely think it's better than some of the newer maps. Is like Cartel, Dog, really bad map. But I will say that Diesel is it's a mid tier. It's mid tier for me. Hardpoint, like all the spawns are like very wonky. You have like pretty much 2 insured spawns on each side of the map, and then sometimes you get wonky like mid spawns. It's also a 2v2 gunfight map. I hate it for that, but we're not doing that tier list. Just because I don't really care for gunfight in this game. If I cared for gunfight in this game like I did last game, then I definitely would. But this game, it's gunfight just isn't really that fun. Onto Express. Express, in my opinion, is good for S&D and Hardpoint, but other than that, it's a D rank for me. I loved it in Black Ops 2. Don't get me wrong. I loved the game. Loved Express in Black Ops 2. It was definitely really fun. But in this game, with the very fast pacing, I just don't think Express really fits in that well. I'm not gonna put it down in F tier or E. Cartel's going down to F. Sorry, like Cartel's just so bad. Like I keep thinking about it. I'm like putting it at E. No, Cartel's so bad. But Express, it's just a little too. It's too like of a medium, like there's too many things you can do on Cartel that you can't do on some maps, if you know what I mean. Like with how fast and like how high you can hop over ledges and stuff in this game, it's not a fun map for me. Garrison, I'm also gonna put at D. Now, as a comp map for my comp players out there, this would be somewhere in the upper tier. I love Garrison personally. I liked it when it was a search map. It was really fun as a search map, to be completely honest. Control is definitely iffy, but Hardpoint, it's pretty fun. I like playing Garrison. It's fun to just like... Garrison's one of those maps for competitive that you could just fly around and have fun, especially in league play. But for multiplayer, it's just too spawn trappy for multiplayer 66 lobby, especially with skill-based matchmaking. I think it's a little too, like, kill hoary, I guess is how I could put it. It's definitely spawn trappy, and it's just not a fun map in my opinion. It's very boring. Miami, that's an E for me. Now, as an S&D map, it's alright. I don't care for it, to be completely honest, but in the standard 66 respawn game modes, Miami is definitely a lower rank map. It's too dark, in my opinion. Actually, Miami Strike isn't in here, but Miami Strike would be in the same tier. Miami and Miami Strike are staying the same. I don't like either one, I think. Miami Strike's too small for the fast pace of this game. And then Miami is too big and too dark. Like, they can't find the perfect medium of the maps. I think Miami Strike would be really good if they added part of the beach portion of the map. But since they didn't, I still think it's just too small. On to Moscow. Moscow's a good map. I'm gonna put it at A for pubs. For pubs, it's really fun to play. Domination is like really balanced because you have your flag over in P2 or Hill 2 for people that don't know like hardpoint rotations. It's like over at the back like fountain over by like the little library or the big library in the back spawn, and then one of the other spawn flags is in the BS&D site. I think it's just really balanced for domination, and it's also really good for hardpoint. Hardpoint pubs on Moscow is one of my top things I will go for. Like, if I get a Moscow or Crossroads, I'm obviously picking Crossroads because Crossroads is S rank, like, really good map. But, like, say I get Moscow and Checkmate, I'm going to pick Moscow. Moscow is so much more fun, in my opinion. Nuketown, we got to give it to him. The brighter Nuketown. So the Nuketown that's about to go in S rank is a good, fun pub stomping map. It's the signature pub stomping map of Black Ops. Like, it's extremely fun to pub stomp on Nuketown. Now, Nuketown Holiday, that's a C tier for me. It's a mid tier. Like, it's still Nuketown. It still has all the Nuketown spawns, Nuketown spots. It's still fun. I just think with the color variation in this game and how dark most of the game is, to be completely honest, I think Nuketown Holiday is just too dark. It's the same thing I agree on for Miami. It's just too dark. Raid, that's another S rank pub map. It's so fun. Like, again, it's like Crossroads. Like, anytime I get it, I'm like, oh my god, let's go. We're getting Raid. And then, like, you have those couple shitters that vote for Satellite, and I'm like, what are you doing? But Raid is definitely an S-rank map. Domination's extremely fun. Hardpoint for pubs is really fun. All the respawn modes for Raid in pubs is really fun. By the way, I don't prefer to play pub S&D. I would prefer not to get corner camped by a shotgun and an LMG. So none of this is really basing off of pub S&D. If I say anything about S&D, I'm more so meaning like the comp side of it, which are only for the comp maps. But Raid's a S-rank map. I really like Raid. On to Satellite. Satellite's, it's tied with Checkmate and Armada. It's a lot of people don't care for Satellite, but I do. I love Satellite. I love just like running around with my little SMG, just getting up in people's faces, and sometimes trying the snipers across the map with an SMG, which makes no sense, to be completely honest. But this whole game doesn't make sense sometimes. But yeah, Satellite's fun. Really good for camo grinding. Really good for those long shots. And I mean, I think, if I'm not wrong, my highest streak on Cold War is on Satellite. And it was like an 18 kill sniper streak. And I was playing like snipers only. I was like, what am I doing? And I wasn't camping, so don't say I was camping. That's some cap and a half right there. But Satellite's a good map. Standoff, as of right now, the spawns on Standoff are a little wonky, but I think once they fix it, Standoff could be an A-tier map. Now, some people may think, oh, the game's too fast, blah, blah, blah. I've personally said that the game's too fast for Standoff, but I mean for competitive. When you're playing pubs, it's a whole different world. You have different play styles from every single player on the other team. It's a whole different world, and it's an A-ranked map. Especially if they fix the spawns for it, it can be really good. As of right now, I am putting in an A rank just for the fact that I hope they fix the spawns for it. Now on to Pines. I'm going to get some hate for this one. Pines is a B rank. some people, I know people, not going to list off any names. Storm. I know some people don't like Pines. I personally enjoy it. I'll enjoy a fine game of Pines, especially for Hardpoint. Hardpoint Pub Pines is so fun to play. You just go around frying. I mean, like, for you comp players that don't think Pines is a good map, look at where most of Octane's, like, pub stomping maps are. It's mostly on Pines. It's a certified pub stomping map. It's really good. And for the last map, ladies and gentlemen, we have Yamantau. I don't even know how to fucking pronounce this map. Yamantau. Also gonna get you for this one. I hate Yamantau. Also, this is a very subjective tier list. All of these map ratings are on my opinion, so please don't get mad at me. It's my opinion. If you want, I will put the link down in the bio, or down in the description for the YouTube video. And if you guys want it for over on Twitch, I could do a Nightbot little command for it. But yeah, Yamantau is just a disgusting map. I really hate it. It's a 3-lane map, and I don't care for 3-lane maps. It's just, it doesn't work for me. I tried it sniping. A lot of snipers, like pub stomp snipers, say it's a really good map. Don't like it. I tried running like SMGs, ARs, doing like camo grinds on it. Don't like it. Like, don't get me wrong, I could still get a decent game on Yamantau. Same thing goes for Cartel, but Yamantau and Cartel, they're just both really bad maps in my complete opinion. So here it is. S rank, we have Crossroads, Nuketown, Raid. A is Moscow and Standoff. B is Armada, Checkmate, Satellite, and Pines. C is Apocalypse, Diesel, Nuketown, Holiday. D is Express and Garrison. E, only one map, we have Miami. F, we have Cartel and Yamantau. And that's my final listing. If any new maps come into the ranking system, or if any new maps come to Cold War after this video goes out, or maybe like Season 4, Season 5, if they add more 6v6 maps, I'll definitely put them in the tier list that I currently have. And if I change my mind on anything, I'll definitely change it up. But as of right now, this is my version of the tier list, and this is how I feel about it. Thank you guys over on the YouTube side of things. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all next time.
Let's go. Hey, I got a big lock with sticks. Pull up on me, loading my blick. Versace all up on me, looking icy with drip. I got a follow.